A lot of people will watch these lives after I post them. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Let me make myself decent here. My hair is not wet. It's actually coated in a castor oil mask. I don't. It'll be better like right here. I don't feel so hot this morning. I I don't like to talk about things that I don't want to happen, so I'm not going to say anything more about it, but suffice it to say, we are on low power this morning. But good morning. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't even had my tea yet. I stopped drinking coffee when I started taking ADHD medicine. And then I stopped taking ADHD medicine, actually. Good morning. So today is hair wash day, which means that last night I coated my hair in castor oil. And it feels so good. I'm on a glow up journey, and I don't care what anybody thinks of me because I'm on a mission to become the hottest version of myself, like the actual Sigma female of the world. And so I've been doing a very intricate hair care routine, and I do not interrupt it for anybody or anything. I don't want my microphone to be like rubbing up against here. So anyways, yeah, I went to the lumberyard like this the other day, and I flirted with the cutest kid, Sal. I think he had a girlfriend. He mentioned a friend, but I could tell by the way he was talking that he was actually talking about his girlfriend. He just didn't want me to know. I'm gonna boil this. I stopped drinking coffee, but I do drink a cup of loose Earl Grey tea in the morning. Or no, sorry, Irish breakfast tea. I'm used to having long nails. Irish breakfast tea. And my friend and hypnotherapist gave me my first Irish breakfast tea. He's like, you're going to love it. And I did. And so now I get oh, I used up the whole bag and threw it away. Oh, I should probably order some tea soon. I get this off Amazon. It's organic. It's so good. I make it really, really strong. I let it sit in the water like forever. And I try not to have caffeine for the first 2 hours after I wake up. That's like my new thing. So I read from Andrew Huberman, everybody's favorite bad boy. But I don't know, I guess your adenosine receptors, I haven't like done any more research on this, but you have receptors in your brain that actually, that's what caffeine, that receive caffeine or whatever. And they're like not even active when you first wake up, but it's like, could have fooled me. My morning coffee used to get me lifted. But like, I swear, guys, I used to drink a pot of coffee every day. I used to crawl upstairs from my bedroom like a friggin' something from a swamp. Like, coffee. Like, I needed it to function. And it's like weird, but like the less caffeine you drink, the less caffeine you need. Thank you guys for the likes. If you guys can find where to like the live stream, please like the live stream. It helps other people find it. And I'm trying to help people get a hold of themselves and get a grip on their lives and have good mornings and wake up. And so yeah, if you guys can like the live stream and interact with it and leave a comment, drop any emoji you want. Is this thing on? But yeah, make sure you guys like the live stream. I used to be a full-time live streamer, and I really love live streaming. So that's kind of like my bread and butter on YouTube. It seems to be my most successful content, from what I can tell, is live streams, and I definitely have a special talent for it, if I may say so myself. This was yesterday's lemon water. Yeah, so I'll drink a cup of lemon water in the morning. And actually, a yoga teacher in Bali suggested that to me. She's the one who told me. She's like, because like everyone's like, can we have caffeine? She's like, yeah, like you can have caffeine, but try to have some water first. And then I also saw like this Indian doctor guy, everything. There's nothing clean. I don't even have a coffee cup right now. Like, you guys, it's a situation. It's like not great right now. Last week we did a kitchen cleaning live stream together, which I thought was pretty fun. A couple people got the motivation to do, whatever I'm talking about, clean their kitchen, yeah. So we're doing that now, and I don't even have a mug, so it shows you how badly I need to get my shit together here. Although this is my mug from last night. This is my mug from my valerian tea last night, which honestly, that works. If you don't drink too much caffeine, stuff like valerian will actually work. That shit knocked me out. I was like reading my book. I'm reading the book You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. I'm a big Bob Proctor stan. If you don't know who Bob Proctor is, leave a comment and I will do it. I'm going to do a standalone video on it anyway, but maybe that's the first book I should do in Taylor's book club. I'm going to run a book club here on YouTube about the books I'm reading. And, I'm trying to read a book a week so I can bring you guys the information from whatever that book is. But yeah, so I'm reading You Were Born Rich, which I've like done all the coursework for before, but I'm like reading it from scratch now. And my eyes were just like, what the? And I'm like, wait, like, did that valerian tea actually work? No shit. So anyway, yeah, man, that valerian tea, it's different. A little heavy cream in that thing, some warm milky tea before bed. Got me sleeping like a baby. Although I was wired yesterday because, Dad, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. I'm going to tell you later. But I took my motorcycle safety course all weekend this weekend. So I did 2 full days of motorcycle riding on a closed course. Sorry, Dad. I love you. I'm sorry. I hope you don't hear this. I hope that I could just tell you later. I was gonna live stream going to the course, but I couldn't risk him seeing it and finding out that way. So that being said, I completely lost my train of thought, but yeah, I took my motorcycle course this weekend. I wasn't home all day, so the house, fell apart. I got bleach, which is the one thing I could not do with this robe. This robe was given to me at a day spa last year. The girls were so sweet. We went to Pittsburgh to see the Taylor Swift concert, and we stayed at this really cool Ogle Bay Resort in West Virginia. It's called the Ogle Bay Resort. Oh my God. It was so cheap that I thought it was going to be like from a bygone era and like all like decrepit and like run down, but it was like actually so nice. It was just really cheap because it was in West Virginia. No offense. They had a great day spa, and I loved the robe. I mean, this robe, you guys can see, it's like a velvety, and it's like, oh, it's so good. So this is like my prized possession. In my mind, this is like $1,000 robe, and I could never get another one. And I did the thing that cannot be done. How did that happen? I have no idea, but I really need to just like get a housekeeper's uniform or a housekeeper and wear that because I get bleach. Oh, I got this like $200 sweatshirt for my daughter. Well, we got it on sale. It was $100 at the Aviator Nation East Hampton sample sale. No, it wasn't a sample sale. It was just the Aviator Nation sale. And I got my T-ball. This mug is from the Black Mountains in North Carolina. This is actually also, this robe and this mug are 2 of my favorite things that I own in the entire world. So anyways, the robe? What was I saying about the robe? Love the robe. They gave it to me because I loved it so much. They were like, you can have it. And I was like, really? People have a tendency to give me stuff, which is awesome. Actually, if you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, it's called the I Like It Gambit. If you like go on and on about liking something enough, half the time, someone will give it to you. That's a tip. That's a life tip. I wish I remember what I was saying, but oh yeah, Aviator Nation sale. So you can remind me by typing in a comment if I lose my train of thought and I need help. So we went to the Aviator Nation sale, and I get her this $200 sweatshirt for $100, still ridiculous on both ends. And I sprayed bleach spray. I wore it and I sprayed. I didn't think it was going to have like a recoil off the thing I was spraying it on. It recoiled onto the sleeve. I rinsed it out with water as fast as I could, but the bleach was just too strong. And then I washed it. I thought I got away with it. And she's like, did you clean with bleach with me? Did. Very much did. Sorry. Woo! That was dumb. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying like not to cook in my clothes, my good clothes. I have like this schmata apron type of thing, like this like moo-moo. I gotta go to like Goodwill or something and get whatever. So yeah, I like my tea to be really strong, so usually I'll leave that there for like a pretty damn long time. And I also really try my best to get my dishes done before bed so I don't have to wake up to this situation. But, oh no, what I have to do? Okay, I have to clean my cat's litter box, which is very disgusting. I get it. They have one of those automatic litter boxes, but like I can smell it, and that means it needs to be cleaned. And I don't know where the scissors are because nothing in the house is in order right now because I haven't been here all weekend. So I'm gonna makeshift something else to cut the box of the new litter open. I'll use my embroidery scissors. And actually, okay, so this is a good technique if you have ADHD. Sorry if my eyes look so glassy. I'm gonna put eye drops in. I'm exhausted. I just like rode a motorcycle for 20 hours this weekend. Do the shittiest thing that you have to do in your entire day first. So let's do our shittiest thing right now together. Right now, I am in a guest room that is like literally standing room only because we're in the middle of renovating the house. And this is like the last frontier. This is where I put everything that doesn't quite have a spot yet. So this is where the cat's room is and my son's video game. And I hate changing the litter box, but I'm going to force myself to do it so I don't have to say I'm going to do that all day. You know, we'll get the worst thing of our day done first. I actually need a squeegee here. I can't get these off my fingers. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I chose to do this. I had a lot of options with what I could have done with my day, and as I'm walking through this house, it's becoming overwhelmingly apparent that this is really the only appropriate thing I ever could have done. Whew, okay, we'll get the squeegee. I use this to like scrape the litter off the bottom. I only have to do this like once a week, once every 10 days, and I have 2 cats, so I highly recommend a pet-safe litter box. And I can tell you more about that at another time if anyone needs more information about. There's birds outside. ADHD. Okay, so we're just gonna bite the bullet on live stream here and do our worst task first, which is actually, you guys are giving me strength to do this, and I hope that I can give you strength. It's like I'm keeping myself honest by live streaming. I'm doing it. You can do it too. And look at this. How, you know, that's also, I kind of wanted to make videos showing people with ADHD because we have like time blindness, how long tasks actually take. Things we dread and procrastinate, like doing the dishes or making a phone call. We're talking about things that take like 2 minutes sometimes, max like 5. And we just let them like ruin our lives. For what? Okay, so here we go. I have a technique, okay? I have a technique. I put the garbage bag here. I know you can't really see, but I have to pay attention because I already spilled it on myself. Lord, how I struggle so much with executive dysfunction and just randomly found this absolutely amazing. Oh my God, body doubling. Ivana, you're like the first person to actually give me like a real comment on one of my live streams. Thank you so much. I know, I don't know like where it came to me to do this, but I used to be a full-time live streamer on this really random app, and you can even see my ADHD. Like I went to do this and I'm like looking out the window at the birds, but I thought this could maybe help some people, and you can watch these back whenever you want. So I'm trying to do as many lives as possible. The cat litter task would take me forever, and then we wind up feeling like pieces of shit, and we're not pieces of shit. I was today years old, basically, like within months. I thought my ADHD diagnosis was, I don't have to yell, I'm wearing a microphone. I thought my ADHD diagnosis was low-key bullshit, and I honestly thought that like ADHD was fake. And I got diagnosed with it, and I got medicated, but my family low-key made me feel like I just wanted to be on drugs. So I was so stigmatized for taking medicine that I was like, F this, and I never really thought about it ever again. Is body doubling when you get someone to talk to you while you clean your house? That's a version of body doubling, yeah, like a visual reminder to keep you on task of what you're doing. Because, you know, we could start cleaning our house, find a photo from 10 years ago of our high school friend, text our high school friend, be texting our high school friend, and then, you know, get the idea to, like, go grab a coffee at that place we used to get a coffee with our best friend, and then we buy a new hoodie, and we come home, and we sew a patch on it, and it's like, we're supposed to clean the house. So, I honestly thought, I didn't understand executive dysfunction, I didn't understand ADHD, I thought it was just an excuse, and like the dishes, the cat litter, I literally thought I was a piece of shit. And then one day, it dawned on me, pretty amazing person, pretty great mom, done a great job, innovated every workplace I've ever worked in and found better ways to do things. So maybe I'm not a piece of shit. Maybe something else is going on. And then I just opened up Instagram, which I don't really use anymore. I really think social media and short form content is dangerous for people with executive dysfunction. I do. So I don't go on Instagram anymore, but I did open up Instagram and I saw one of these guys I used to follow talking about how he started taking ADHD medicine and his mind was quiet for the first time in his whole life. And I was like, homie, what? Your mind was what? And can be what? And then I remembered I had ADHD. I was like, I got diagnosed with ADHD. I was given ADHD medicine. Maybe I should try to take that again. I took my old medication. I was like, Oh my God, I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not, are you serious? I'm fine. No, we're not pieces of shit. It's just really hard and nobody really understands. And everyone kind of thinks they're like little low key excuses. But I don't care anymore. I've had a breakthrough. Thanks for that. Yeah. Exactly. And there's a lot of information about it on social media now, which is really great, but it's like a double-edged sword because scrolling on social media is probably not really good for our brains. So, as far as having ADHD goes, if you guys are not familiar, check out a website called focusmate.com. You can have a handful of free sessions every month. No credit card or anything on file. Like legitimately free. I swear I did it. But I paid for it immediately because basically they pair you on a FaceTime with someone who needs a focus partner. You guys start a session. You can schedule it, and you could schedule them like right away. You don't have to schedule it too far in advance. And it's a 20, a 30, or a 50-minute session, and they pair you with a buddy. You guys start a FaceTime, you tell each other what you're going to work on, and then you mute each other, and you put the FaceTime in the background so it's still running. And then at the end of the session, it goes ding, 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 and you guys go back on and say what you got done. So it's like an accountability partner. It's a body double. It's amazing. So yeah, focusmate.com has actually changed my life. I've used it to, you can clean your office, you can make phone, you can do anything. You can work out. You just have to dress appropriately. They say dress as you would if you were in an office. Oh shit. Okay, so the floor needs to be cleaned. However, because I have ADHD, I'll separate this task into 2 tasks so that it's not fully done, and I'll have one thing to still worry about in this room. No, I'm kidding. I will, I'll deal with that when I clean the floors, you know? That's about as much attention as I can pay to something. Like, I'm already starting to get a little squirrely. Oh my God, guys, but you know, it's interesting because I really wanted to get a motorcycle license. I don't even want to touch my phone with my hands, but I have to right now. So I really wanted to get a motorcycle license, and I had to take a 5-hour online course, which was like, what? It's really hard. And so I did it. And then I sat through 20 hours of motorcycle training. And honestly, at some points, some of the exercises, I just blanked out. Like, I couldn't have told you one word they said if you put a gun to my head. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. If you threatened me, I wouldn't have been able to tell you what they said. But I made it through because there was dopamine involved. It's riding a motorcycle, right? But the struggle with ADHD is motivating yourself when there is no dopamine in the task. But I think regulating your brain chemistry, you know, I took medicine and I felt so much better. Like, I could literally do anything in the world, and I definitely could have. But, you know, like, there's medicine shortages, and I didn't have health insurance at the time, and blah, blah, blah. And I was reading about all these natural ways to manage ADHD, and I'm like, no, I love my medicine, which is fine. If you love your medicine, you need your medicine. You legit need your medicine, and it's fine. But for me, I kind of found a couple of lifestyle things really do help. Sleep, brain health, sleep, management of caffeine, hydrating yourself, eating healthy. A keto diet helps my brain. Like, a keto diet, I want to say, has helped my brain as much as ADHD medication has, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, today I just I have a long form video about hating yourself. So the ADHD basically, well, and a lot of childhood trauma and a lot of like abuse in different parts of my life really damaged my brain. So right now I'm actually filming a long form video about realizing that I actually hated myself and how that was actually running my entire life in the background, which is really tragic and so sad, but I figured it all out, so it's all good. But I woke up today, and I'm going to edit the video, but I didn't really feel well. My YouTube lives have been doing really well. I love, love, love live streaming. And I'm wondering why there's little like balls of oil in this tea, and it's because I reused my cup from last night and it had heavy cream in it. I'm like, trying to act natural, but low-key, I'm like, what's up with the tea? The tea's fine, don't worry, everyone. It's really hard for me to keep my train of thought. So yeah, so I woke up, I'm doing this for you guys, and you guys are helping me. So I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm not my best right now, but we're not our best every day, so why don't I just like go and show up to show people that so that they can feel less like pieces of shit, because I just spent 40 years feeling pretty bad about myself. Speaking of feeling bad about myself, when I get my Botox next week, I'm getting Botox in these. I can't stand when I get like whatever. I can't stand seeing that. on video editing and live stream. I'm extremely vain to a fault. And I'll own that, because what do I have to lose? I do keto, and I use heavy cream and half and half as a way to get some fat. And I do high-fat keto, and I use heavy cream, but half and half to control the calories a little bit, because I have like 20 pounds I need to lose for the summer. And I've been doing it pretty good, the keto diet. But yeah, I forgot. I started keto because of brain health with a doctor named Courtney Hunt, and kind of forgot about that. And then I just started using it for weight loss, because I did lose so much weight. And now I'm on keto again, and I forgot, like, your brain is so locked in. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. I really appreciate that. It helps other people find it. I want to help people. And my video of cleaning the kitchen was actually helpful to people. So that was a shocker. You know, it's hard not to get lost in the internet. You got to make a lot of content before it starts getting picked up. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good when it hits your lips. Yes. I have such a beautiful yard, and there's such beautiful birds outside right now. I worked so hard to landscape this yard, and it's so satisfying to look at how it's all coming out now. Yeah, like I used to be like so ashamed of myself for things like these dirty dishes. Like, why can't I be better at being an adult? And my ADHD diagnosis pretty much summed that all up. Sorry about the sink. And then I've been making sourdough bread, and like that shit is just like not feasible for me. I don't think it's not a lifestyle I'm trying to get behind. I'm good. Can't even eat it. I'm good. But yeah, I would have been like so ashamed that my sink even looked like this. But now I realize that like we're only human. And I'm doing the best I can. Oh my God, my throat hurts today. This feels so good. This really feels... So I got this mug when I was, I went through so much trauma, oh my God, but I was with this really horrible Marine. I was in North Carolina, and I was on my own with these kids in the middle of nowhere, but I would take them on all these camping trips. Look at this. It's like you know someone's thumb. You know someone just made that indent with their thumb. Come on. And it's, look at that. The glaze looks like the mountains, and it's signed on the bottom. Let's see. This is one of my favorite possessions. Where is it signed? It's got little initials in it. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Just taking a moment of silence for caffeine. Yeah, that's the good shit right there. It's so warm and milky and delicious. Don't know what I was talking about anymore, but we're going to get on. We're going to get on to cleaning the sink. I did pour some bleach in here because I have some dish rags soaking in here that have been in a pot for like 2 days, and they started to smell funky, so I just dropped bleach in there. I am wearing, see, this is why I get bleach spots on my damn robe. Why don't I not? I'm going to be setting a good ADHD example for you guys so you see that if I can do it, you can do it, because trust me, guys, this shit gets out of control, but we got this. I'm going to put some eye drops in, and I'm going to grab my apron. And then we're gonna start first. I wanna do like this little challenge, like a clean sink challenge. It's like a really nice habit for yourself. It's like a gift for your morning self to clean your sink perfectly. I used to like, when blogs were really popular back in like 2010, I used to like read this lady's blog. I think it was like the Clean Sink Club or something. And I was like, oh, what a concept. I should steal that and write a book about it. It's been long enough, she's probably dead. No offense. I embroidered this actually. I made it for my ex, and he left it behind because he's a piece of shit. It's his son's birthday today. And I was like so afraid to ever hit my ex's kids, because my ex was so abusive that I really thought that he could still hurt me. But now I'm so over it that I know for a fact that nothing he could ever say or do could ever hurt me. So I reached out and said happy birthday to his son. Through his ex-wife, and I'm really happy that I did that. But yeah, he left this behind, and I'm honestly grateful. Way better for me. Look, guys, look at my positive affirmations. I love myself. I'm a rich and successful YouTuber. Thank you, God. And then I have some arrows pointing, and it says amazing girl. Yeah, I'll admit that. It's so nice to just be free. But the shame of having ADHD really, it kept me paralyzed in my life, because I thought that I was just horrible. I thought I wasn't capable of doing everything everyone else did because obviously I was such a mess. But that's not true. Our brains work in a different way, and it's actually a good thing. It's like a blessing and a curse, but we got this. My hair is coated in castor oil because I'm on a very serious beauty journey and I don't wash my hair off schedule and I oil mask it. And if I have to go places with my hair covered in oil, that's what I do now because I am very committed. I'm locked in. Okay. I don't feel that well today. I feel really hot all of a sudden. Okay, I need to loosen this so the microphone's not like up around my neck. Yeah, I just got this on Amazon and I embroidered it. Isn't that nice? I was really proud. What I was proud of was that I made this pattern. I printed it on Canva. I chose the font and I chose that coloring. And I don't know, I'm really happy with the way this came out. I'm super happy that he left it here. Of course, when I was like still heartbroken, I was like, oh, he left the apron. Like that bitch cooked anything. Please. The only thing he could cook was dense-ass pancakes that almost killed his daughter once when she choked on them. Okay. I'm sweating. My hair's coated in oil, but we're here. We're live. So, guys, we made some tea. We had some chit-chat. Hopefully you did some sort of task that you would dread, that you were dreading, that would literally hang over you the whole day. It's a technique called eating the frog. It's doing the thing you really don't want to do first. So I just did that. I got the litter box done, guys. Little wins. That's a good dopamine hit. Why I'm not washing these dishes. I have a dishwasher. I'm washing the thing I don't want to put in the dishwasher. I have like this vintage Italian pot, and I'm afraid it can't go in the dishwasher. So as soon as I use it, it like becomes this horrible thing in my house. It takes up my whole sink until I actually hand wash it, which is a real pain in the ass. This actually used to be something, I guess, that they gave away. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, Angel. Sure, you're the best. Hey, I know that song. I know. Hey, Angel. Good morning. Angel is one of my oldest viewers. He used to watch when I used to full-time live stream. So he knows how far I've come. If anyone knows, it's Angel who knows how far. If you can find it, hit it with a like, Angel. Thank you for the hearts. Good morning. I'm doing dreaded tasks today. I'm having a slow Monday morning. I did my motorcycle safety course. I rode a motorcycle for 20 hours and I passed my test. But my house fell apart in the interim. So I'm just trying to get everything reset. As much as I just want to go and buy a motorcycle today, I'm forcing myself to clean up the house. I have a long form video about hating yourself that I want to post for you guys. So I am trying to keep myself honest and be a grown-up here by doing my chores before I go buy a motorcycle. I owe my dad some money because my parents hold the mortgage on my house. And I went and paid him the money because I feel too guilty to go buy a motorcycle while I owe my dad money. That's not cool, you know? That's not cool at all. You know, someone owes you money and they're like out living it up. Like we used to have this friend who would never throw in money for stuff, like, you know, when you're kids, like beers and stuff, whatever. And then, of course, none of us had money at the end of the night for, like, snacks and stuff because we spent it all on beers. But she had money for snacks because she didn't buy any of the beers. Like, what's up with that? People resent that. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, it's funny, like, I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, and they asked this woman if she wants to go on a jet with them to Cabo. And she's like, are you inviting me as your guest? He's like, I'm inviting you to chip in. And she's like, what? No one cares. And he's like, people resent you if you don't chip in. And the other people are like, we'd resent it. It'd be kind of shitty. I think it will help my ADHDers. I mean, I guess you can't, there's no way to see me in the faucet, huh? No, right? There's no way. I'm trying to set my tripod up. This is the best I got for you guys. And that's pretty damn good. See, the sink is like, the strainer's clogged. These dish towels have been sitting in a pot of water to the point where I smell them when I come upstairs, which is never good. You know, come upstairs, like, hit the air doctor, like, oh my God, please. But yeah, we're gonna just clean out the sink. We made tea. We did the cast litter box. Now that's not hanging over us. And look how easy that was, guys. This has been a half an hour. And, I mean, what, the litter box takes me 5 minutes? So, and that would have, you know, I would have smelled it all day. I would have stressed it all day. So I think I'm just going to get the kitchen cleaned up. And I think I'm going to do a separate live stream for cleaning the floors so that I have specific live streams for people to help them. Specific live streams to help people with specific tasks, you know? Because I know as ADHDers, when we get too broad, then we start losing it. I want to get some like plugs for this sink so that I can fill it up and soak it when it gets all filthy. And then I can just wipe it down really easily. That'd be cool if I had something that I could like close the drain with or whatever. So yeah, guys, good morning. I woke up feeling like crap and I didn't quite know where to go. I don't quite have the energy to like be creative and think of a cool little short form content. And I am going to edit my full length video. My full length video is like my first real YouTube video where I really go there and kind of get real with people. It was hard because I was always such like a happy-go-lucky, fun-time girl on the internet, like with my Instagram and stuff and my live stream. And I was really kind of being inauthentic because actually I hated myself and was super insecure and was like dating abusive men and marrying them. Oops. Sorry, God, that wasn't really the best idea for me, right? That's not what God wants for me. So, yeah, and then I realized I hated myself, and that's why I couldn't really show up on YouTube the way I wanted. So I sat down to make a video about how I was fat and I was ugly, and that's how I felt, and that I'm going to have to just make a YouTube channel feeling fat and ugly. Low-key, I was always scared that my ex would see my channel and be like, oh, God, like, she fell off. She's not even that hot. She didn't get hotter, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I care if my ex thinks I'm hot. How pathetic. No, it's not pathetic. I have compassion for that version of myself that felt that way. But I can't even believe I felt that way anymore because it was, like, making that video just, like, opened up everything in my life. So I made a long-form video about it to try to help other people who might be in that same position who don't even realize that those kind of feelings are like running their life. And so I'm going to edit that because I have an important message. And that's, so yeah, I used to be like all happy-go-lucky and it was hard to find my voice to talk about something serious. First of all, I find what helped was that I don't push out my YouTube stuff to my Instagram followers because I don't really, it's not for them. It's like that my Instagram's silly and fun and like my YouTube is silly and fun too. And I want to talk about my everyday adventures and I want to teach you guys stuff and talk about interesting stuff. Like during these Body Double live streams, I have so much interesting stuff I want to tell you about. Like there's an island in Chile or Argentina. I have like a mental block with those two countries. It's called El Ojo. It's a circular island that floats in the middle of a circular water body and it rotates around itself. And it's not the only circular thing in the world to do that. There's like ice discs in China that do that too. So anyway, I have like a whole long ass list of all these really exciting things I want to tell you guys about. And I could talk to you about them while we clean and fold laundry, and we do a laundry folding one. We do a bathroom cleaning one. And as a YouTuber, they're amazing because they get mad watch hours and you don't have to edit them. No brainer. So we're going to fill the dishwasher now. We're just going to get the kitchen counters and stuff straightened up. We're going to sweep the floors. Then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to do my skincare. I haven't done my skincare. Right now I'm slugged in castor oil. I have a castor oil mask in my hair. My face is covered in castor oil. So that is where we are at right now. I'm going to go here because I have a little more light. All right, guys, let's fill the dishwasher. Everyone's favorite thing to do. Why is this stuff... I don't know why this is still in here. It's my daughter's chore to empty the dishwasher, and she really does really well with it. And having someone else empty the dishwasher helps me stay in a flow. This olive jar is amazing. I love the shape of it. I'm saving it. I'm not really like a jar saver, but now that I have all this sourdough starter everywhere, these bamboo steamers can go in the dishwasher. I didn't know, but I took a risk, and it paid off, you know? I need to get a tripod that stays. Stay. This, I don't even know. That's the air fryer bottom. It needs help. I thought it'd be funny. I wonder what you're going to say when you see, you did. I knew the song. I'm like not at my like top best. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, but I have a little something going on, but I don't want to even acknowledge it because I only like to think and affirm things that I want to be true. So I'm healthy and happy. And yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to clean my skin, and then I am going to maybe buy a motorcycle. We'll see what happens. I need to edit that video, and I'm going to. And you guys are going to love that video. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you have struggled with self-defeating behavior, if you've struggled with repeating toxic cycles in your life, if you are abandoning yourself by settling for less than what you deserve, if you are giving shitty circumstances multiple chances to exist in your life, if you are operating way beneath your potential, all that, these videos are for you. I'm turning 39 this year, and in a month. I'm turning 39 in a month. And my YouTube channel is all about reclaiming your life after abuse and trauma and PTSD and all that fun stuff that we do here on Earth. And yeah, just reclaiming your life and realizing that every single day you can wake up and start your life all new, just the way you want it. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing it for myself, but I realized I could also help other people. And I've been trying to find my message for so long. I've written like 1 million books in my notebooks, and now it's time for me to open up all that and give it to you. Yeah, I know. It's like in my sinuses. Sorry. I hope I don't sound stupid. So what's everyone else up to today? What kind of chores you guys getting up to? You know, let me know in the comments below. What are the chores you hate the most? Litter box for me is a rough one, but if I go too long, they start pissing on the couch. So I've had that happen enough times to be like, all right, that's a non-negotiable. All right, see, I had to clean these dish towels out. Like, they were too dirty to even go in the laundry because they've been, like, sitting in stagnant water. Thought my son didn't take the garbage out, but I was like, oh, my bad, it's those dish towels. Gross. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh, Lord. How are you, Angel? These need to go in the laundry. And I need to clean my floors. I'm moving house, so unpacking has been a nightmare. Good, Ivana. That makes me so happy. So here's the deal. Get this. I moved 18 times in 16 years. So here I am, like, my self-esteem is just like degrading, and I'm feeling so bad about myself and feeling such like a bad mother. Like, I want my kids to grow up in an orderly environment. This isn't good for them. It's not good for me. And like they say, your outer world reflects your inner world. But when you're moving, your outer world reflects that you're moving. And when you move, like a period of transition, it is like kind of like a chaotic time, even on the inside. And so I moved 18 times in 16 years as a single mom to 2 little kids, starting when they were, my daughter was 10 months old and my son was 2. A 10-month-old and a 2-year-old, and I moved 18 times. Like, literally, I'm talking to Hong Kong, North Carolina, New York, Boston. Like, I was everywhere. And this is finally, like, you can see, we're still renovating. And it was 2020, and I'm still unpacking. It's like, it's a process because I've been renovating houses. I've been renovating, basically flipping each house I lived in. But for ADHD, I didn't know, like, I just wanted to get to a spot in my house where, like, the scissors were always in a drawer, you know? Having things organized with really helps anybody, ADHD or not. And so basically I've just been taking real time. Basically, so there's a quote from Abe Lincoln that says, like, if you tell him to chop down a tree, like, if you give him 7 hours to chop down a tree, he'll spend the first 6 sharpening the axe. I think that's how the saying goes, something like that. But basically, organizing and cleaning your space is like sharpening your axe for life. Because when you have an orderly environment and you can find your stuff, like what I've been through, the panic and like the hard situations I've been in because I couldn't find my keys or couldn't find my wallet, but like now I have air tags and everything. So, as a mom, not even ADHD, as a busy mom, as a single mom, just as a person, life is so crazy nowadays. But taking these little moments to get yourself together, you're, like I said, like cleaning the sink, it's like you're doing a gift for yourself tomorrow. So I'm really, really grateful to be able to stay home with my kids and have the ability to be home cleaning my house, because I worked for a little bit, and I just remember like I just needed like a gap in my day so I could clean. But like my life is being able to build my home, and I'm so, so grateful for that. But I've been through so much that like I have this calling to do something else. Like I need to help people. So I'm trying to do both at the same time. I just spent, good angel, I just spent, the past 15 years raising my kids on my own. And it was so hard because I had to put aside everything I wanted to do, and I felt like life was passing me by and opportunities were passing me by, and I watched all my peers have these careers and blah, blah, blah. But now I'm so grateful that I did it, and I realized that when you have kids, you have to just make that your number one priority, and anything else that you're meant to do, when they get a little older, you'll have the time to do that. And I wish, oh, I'm going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm trying not to, but I wish I would have realized that when they were younger, because I would have been able to be so much more present instead of worrying. And I was basically trying to put the cart before the horse. Like I just said, I moved 18 times in 16 years. Really? I was going to build an Amazon FBA business in the middle of that? Like, how? How? Come on. We got to be gentle with ourselves. And I'm so excited that you moved, Ivana. That's like a fresh start. This basically is a fresh start for me too. I gut renovated this entire house, and this is the first house that I've renovated that I've actually stayed in, and that I haven't renovated to sell to someone else. So it's really satisfying being able to enjoy the fruits of my labor instead of just move on to another shithole that I need to repair. And this has been 4 years in the making. Actually, I built these cabinet doors. Well, I built them with my ex. My ex will say he built them, but he could not have done it without me, and he actually messed them up a little bit. We built those. I painted all these cabinets. I did this all by scratch. Did these myself. These are from Lowe's. My dad and I did the backsplash. I did that to save money. I was going to do a tile backsplash, but I was like, you know what? Done is better than perfect. So I'm going to make a standalone video on this backsplash. I did all this trim on these windows. So I'm just like, yeah, we did the trim. We did this door. This was an unfinished door. I sealed this myself. Look at that nice satin finish on this door. I'm the finish work queen. My dad and I built this closet from scratch. It wasn't even here. Yeah, so I mean, it's not much, but it's honest work. And believe it or not, on Long Island, this is $1 million house. So, yeah. Renovating's awesome. Ivana, I know you're unpacking. You don't have to feel the need to respond to me. These are more rhetorical questions, but are you guys renovating? It's exciting, and when renovations get me down, I remind myself of when I was a renter and how many people right now can't afford to buy houses. And I remind myself of when I was a renter, and I used to just literally watch HGTV compulsively and just have so much potential energy in me. And I was like, oh my God, if I could renovate this shitty apartment, I do this and I do that and I do this, but I couldn't do it. And then, when I got my first condo to renovate, it was built in 1783 and it was in historic Salem. Angel, that was before I started live streaming. I started streaming in North Carolina. Why did I put that lemon in the fridge? I don't keep my lemons in the fridge. I basically go through a lemon a day of lemon water. It really helps keep me chef's kiss on point. So this condo was built in 1783, and so I had just been renting for so long in these shitty on-campus apartments, these little tiny apartments in Boston's North End, and man, I let it rip. Not renovating, just love watching HGTV. Yes, okay, so that was me. I was obsessed with watching HGTV. So when I got my first house, I was like, oh my God, I went balls to the wall. I did everything. This is really a cute gift. It's a Lego thing where they can make whatever they want on it. Daphne, what did Daphne make? Hold on. Let's go into my daughter's room and see. She wrote like, I love myself. I don't know what she wrote. Daphne's room's adorable, guys. Look at this little oasis in a sea, in a storm. This is Daphne's oasis. Is her heater still on? No, she turned it off. What a good girl. What did I come here to show you? Oh, her little Lego thing. It might be down because I'm in the middle of painting her room too. Aw, she like made this really cute little Lego board and it said something really cute on it and I don't know where it is now. Oh well. But anyway, that's Daphne's Oasis. Ooh la la. That's like peel and stick wallpaper. We did it in a Summer I Turn Pretty theme, if that means anything to anyone. But yeah, this is a really cute Lego idea. Oh, and look, my son. That's another story for another day. Yeah, look, this one, so this is actually 9 squares, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so we all like as a family did squares and helped sort pieces. How cute is that? So yeah, these are like so cheap from Overstock. These are cheap prints that I got professionally framed at Michael's. Yeah, so I figured out how to do it, you know, on a budget for sure. And I love renovating, but I'm really ready to just unpack, organize, and it feels so good to get organized. Also, subscribe, Ivana, because I'm going to do organizing and decluttering streams. I've done deep cuts and gone very minimal, but we're going even further. We're cutting even deeper. I'm like really in like a rebirth, resetting stage of my life. And I just want to go into it without any bullshit. Like, I'm sick of like pretending I'm going to wear these clothes, these jeans. I'm never going to wear, like, I wear sweatsuits. That's what I wear. So why do I have a closet with all this stuff that I'm like never going to wear? When you're younger, you're like, oh, maybe this. Oh, maybe that. I think I pretty much know what I'm doing now. It's not shit. I'm cleaning my house. I'm spending time with my kids. I'm editing YouTube videos. Like, I like to wear sweatpants. So I'm going to do some deep cuts on my wardrobe and stuff. This is a scrunchie that I don't like, so I felt like it was okay if I got oil all over it. My hair's coated in castor oil right now. For anyone who's new to the stream. Okay, so, hey, look. Look what we did. I forgot to clean that side out. I knew I was forgetting one part because I was chit-chatting. Oh, and my teapot. How aesthetic is this? It's like so cool to watch this on the stove, this glass teapot. It's like, how does it not break? It doesn't. Okay, cool. So we'll also, wait, it's already going. Wait for me. It can't fit in anyway. Okay. So yeah, and also a place for everything and everything in its place. Check it out. Look at this. These were $2 for like a 3-pack from Target. Look how nifty they are to keep little stuff organized in your drawers. Oh, and then this one, you know, when you have little tops and you don't know where to put all the little tops, this hangs on the side of the drawer. You guys see that? It's pretty good, right? Oh, and then this, like these are little things that have really improved my life. That little shelf to make more shelf space in the cabinet. And these were just cheap cabinets from Lowe's. I took it was just these, and I took their cabinet faces off of 2 separate cabinets, see? I stacked them on top of each other, and then I made a big door, and then I matched it with the oak on the side. And there was my 2 adorable children. Yes, those organized, it seems like there's a mistake on the price. Like when I actually ordered them on the Target app, and I went to go pick up, and I like low-key thought they were gonna be like dollhouse size. I was like, no way, these are the ones that I already bought. Oh, Lazy Susans, guys. This stuff is like all from Amazon. So what I have to do, I have to start making some short videos about little Amazon products that saved my life. Because I'm gonna become an Amazon affiliate. And, oh, you know what else I discovered as an adult? Space bags. Yeah, but I'm too haphazard with them and my house is too messy and my attic is too messed up. So they always wind up catching on something and they break. So I go back upstairs and like everything's already puffed back up, but that's okay. Yeah. So organizers are great. I'm just cleaning the other side of the sink out so that this is actually fully a completed task. And then we'll loop back around. Like I need a break sometimes, like in that guest room. I can't handle being in there. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. So, you don't have to say God bless you. Here it is. Oh, my cat. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up what I started. I'm gonna clean the kitchen floors because I hate when the kitchen floors are dirty. I feel so bad when the kids come in and get stuff on their feet. Like that's not cool. That's no way to live. We call this our little hype house. It's more like a dorm room. It's me and 2 teenagers, and we're all pretty much on the same level. All right, cool. I need new scrub brushes too for my kitchen sink. These ones are a little bit grody. You know, it's like I used to be so poor. not because of me, but I won't get into that because it's kind of like a private thing. But I was so poor and I couldn't afford anything. So little things like this, I forget that I can afford to replace these. Like I never had any money to do things. So sometimes I forget that I can afford to buy things. So I'm going to replace those because they don't need to last me 4 years. You know, I use them. Okay, so we still have some tea left. Oh, I still have half my tea. I want to show you guys something really cute though. This is really cute. What are you doing What are you doing up here? She wants love so bad that she'll roll herself. Oops, sorry. She'll roll herself right off trying to get loving. Loving. She's a baby girl. Oh, yes. She's a really good baby. Her name's Lily, and she's the size of a small bear. She tells us she's a cat, but we really know she's a bear. We really do know she's a bear. Ryan. Ryan. Oh. Oh, don't fall. See what I mean? She's so desperate. This is the cat shelf. I didn't. Oh, hey. Yeah, right. You see her? See how she is? Sometimes the ones that are the most desperate for love are the nastiest. All right, guys. I'm going to clean the floor in here because I started out this. No, I finished it. Awesome. The clean's already floored in here. Either I'm out of gas or they locked my gas tank because I didn't pay my gas bill. Either way, I know I'm overpaying for gas. So like if I like hate a company like my ex, the company like basically he worked for, I like boycotted paying my bills to them. Like I'll show them. But yeah, I know that I'm being overcharged by my gas company. So I might have totally forgot to pay the last invoice and they might have come and like locked my gas tank. But don't you think they would have like left something in my mailbox if they did that? When I use paper towels to dry my hands off, I actually keep them. I'm going to make a video on frugal things I do to save money. Because you know what? I'm not broke, but I'm in this Reddit called Poor, r/poor. And like people who are poor have really good tips. And I've been poor before. So I know the tips. But sometimes you don't do them once you get money, but why wouldn't you? So if I just use a paper towel to dry my hands off, they're perfectly fine paper towels. I just started keeping them in a plastic bag because then I use them to clean. Why would I not? I don't know. It's not even about saving money. It's just about being wasteful and appreciating your resources and using them wisely. I just feel like that's a good habit for any resource. I feel like I was on one. I don't remember what I was saying anymore, but I only have 9 minutes left to go live. My butt's sore because I was on a motorcycle. Okay. We're going to go finish the cat litter box task. Okay. How satisfying will that be for all of us, for you guys watching and for me? Get on my pole. And I'm going to clean this room. So guys, I got like the two shittiest things done because now I can cook comfortably because my kitchen's clean and the litter box. No cats are going to pee on my floor. This all actually started when my ex and I broke up last year, and I have a studio downstairs that I could live in if I needed to. And so my kids spend a week with their dad every year, and they were away for 2 weeks. We'll say 2 weeks. Spend 2 weeks, if I'm lucky, with their dad every year, more like 10 days, but still. And so they were gone, and when my ex and I broke up, and I was in a really bad state because he abused me, and I don't know if I could say that, but he traumatized me. So I just stayed downstairs while I recovered. Thank God the kids weren't here that week. And I didn't realize that the cat's litter box needed to be changed, like badly. And so that's the first time that she ever peed on the couch, and then she never stopped. So now it's like I have to really keep up with the litter box or she will pee other places without even a second thought about it. So I got to be good about this. So this is like the most pain in the ass thing I had to do today. This and that kitchen. And I wish I had more time, but you know, we used the hour pretty well. We chit-chatted. I had my tea. You know, okay, so how about this too? Like when I'm in ADHD paralysis, I would usually, you know, sit and have my tea and take like an hour or 2 hours just to get myself started for the day, just to like hype myself up to be able to exist in the world. And now, you know, we just took an hour, I had my tea, and we did all this stuff. So I think I'm on a really good roll here, and I hope that I helped somebody, and I hope that you guys were inspired to, you know, I know Ivana was, and I hope on the replay, other people also feel that way. I need a tissue. One moment. Ugh. I don't feel well. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, ugh. So, I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, we got a lot done here. And oh yeah, that's the thing. I think people liked my bedroom cleaning live because I think people are interested to see the stuff people have. Like, you get to see all my stuff. And yeah, like, it's messy. But I feel like it's kind of interesting to people to see the things that other people have. And that's why I think it's going to be fun to do the organizing and decluttering one. Because you guys are going to get to see all the stuff I have. And we'll go through things one by one. Like, when I was cleaning my room, I was like, oh yeah, my ex gave me this. Oh yeah, I got this here. I'm also going to make a standalone video on the things my ex gave me that I still am so grateful for. My ex used to tell me I was so ungrateful because he was really ungrateful and he was trying to convince me that I was how he was. And it's so ironic because I'm still super grateful for so many things he got me. Like, there are days where I'm like, thank you so much, brother. Love it. Actually, he like fucked up my Mother's Day. He fucked up every single holiday, birthday. Everything was always fucked up. And I think that's why I got this robe, because he booked a massage and a facial. Well, he let me book a massage and a facial for me. He wouldn't obviously go through any effort to do anything himself, but I did it, and then he like Apple paid me for it. Like, I wouldn't usually, I mean, it was expensive to take the kids to Pittsburgh to go see Taylor Swift. My kid's dad paid for the tickets, but I still paid for the hotel and the travel, and it was like 8 hours of driving. We almost died in a car accident on the way there. Blah, blah, blah. But I would not have splurged on that, so I do appreciate that. And the girls were angels in disguise, and they gave me this robe and this apron I wouldn't have without my ex either. So that's cool. I wouldn't have my cool tennis necklace if he didn't give me my tennis bracelet and make me want a tennis necklace. So yeah. You gotta be grateful for the good parts of your shitty people in your life. Am I holding pieces of cat shit in my hand right now? Absolutely. Don't worry about that. We'll pretend that never happened, okay? Okay, before I wash my hands, I'm actually going to take this out to the garbage can. My garbage men love me, and they bring my garbage cans back to the house. The only person they do that for. The garbage man can get it. He's actually hot. But right now, no one can get it. Because I'm on some other shit. Whoa! Whoa! Be right back. Well, guys, that was go, 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 but dare I say, we got it done, you know? I'm going to wrap it up because I think the live stream limit's 1 hour on here, and I think that's about enough. My throat doesn't feel so great today, so I think I'll wrap it up, but this is way better than it was when we started. Look at this. See, now I have my counters, clean pot. That's better. That's way better. Oh, this I should have made wings last night. I learned how to make pretty good wings in the air fryer, but I don't know. They say they get just as crispy as when you fry them, but that's not what I'm noticing. All right. Oh, every time I climb up the stairs, I get really hot. Oh, it's also hair wash day. I forgot it's hair wash day. It helps to go to a car dealership looking as hot as you possibly can because, like, men are actually weak for that shit. I forgot. I have to wash my hands. I was holding cat poop before. Men are weak for women's beauty. So whenever I need to go to a car dealership, I definitely try to amp up the sex appeal. So I definitely can't go to buy a motorcycle until I wash my hair. I look forward to the day when I can coat my hair in castor oil all week. And then I do it, and I own it. Thank you, Angel. I will. I just need to kind of rest, take it easy, take my Flintstones, which are so disgusting. But I will take them right now, just to stay honest. All right, guys. It was so great to meet you and connect with you. Angel, it was so great to have you in here. I love talking with Ivana. So cool that she's unpacking and moving. Such a good, fresh start vibe. I'm going to have to chew these when I end the live stream because they're truly atrocious. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next live. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it helps someone. Bye. Bye, Angel. Have a great day.